There are many inventors today sweating in front of congregations, not knowing what to say, because the grace for invention will not produce a preacher's result. Are we together now? There are many people today who should be politicians. They stand on stage and they cannot preach. They are talking politics with passion and they are right, but the location is wrong. Preaching is not the only way to serve God. No, there are many ways to serve God, and it's our assignment to teach people that the person who serves God as a kingdom financier, and the person who serves God as a judge in the law court, and the person who serves God as a police administering justice, and the person who serves God as a politician, and the person who serves God as a responsible father and mother over children are doing the exact same thing the evangelist is doing. Until we restore respect to other areas of serving God, we will keep exalting preachers beyond proportion and destroying other areas of service in church. So everybody now wants to become a pastor, and there's saturation on the pulpit. Is someone learning? You just see a lady that prays seriously, taking her spiritual life serious. What is the most likely the prophecy she will hear? You are going to marry a pastor, a pastor's wife. You are going to marry a pastor, or you will be a woman of God. You are right in being a woman of God, but who told you that zeal must always end up in the pulpit? Where did you get that programming from? The lady is serious spiritually, but there is a burden in her heart to go into the fashion world, to correct the aberration of wrong nudity and the rest. But because of the environment she found herself, they keep being threatened by prophecy and threatened by the limitation of preachers. You rob a nation of valuable hands and turn them into fanatics on the pulpit. No, it ought not to be so. Ought not to be so. Ought not to be so. There are only a handful of people who can have access to the pulpit. Let me tell you why there's a lot of fight and jealousy among pastors. Because not everybody should be there. But we have trained everybody that the way you express your zeal is to be there. There's a long queue now. The guy has been waiting. He's been praying and he's been fasting for a long time. What do I do with my zeal? They say remain an usher like that for 10 years. The guy say you are stupid. I'll go and start my ministry. He starts his own ministry and finds out after 2 months that truly that grace is not there. And now he's too proud to close the ministry. He's in trouble. So he uses offense as a sermon, because he was never supposed to be a pastor. Listen to this. So this is just part one. Is someone learning? I gave you number one. I said the first restorative part to restoring the dignity, the relevance, and the impact of the church, it starts with priesthood. There must be this threefold restoration. Restoration of character and consecration, a broadening of the scope of our understanding, not just spiritual understanding. And then the power of God, the supernatural at work in our lives. When that is done, the next thing is the quality of our sermons, the quality of our teachings. You cannot be using, with all due respect, you can't go and just type ChatGPT, what do I preach today? Enter. And the thing brings out all kind of teach on kindness. You have teach on love, and you just download something and put it there. Members are not stupid. They know when you are lazy. And the empty pews will keep showing you that members are not jokers. You can joke with your destiny, but nobody will. For an example, there are high commissioners here representing their nations. You can't come and sit down for 2-3 hours of your time and you are listening to nonsense. You are representing a whole nation. Are we together now? There are presidents watching, there are people watching. You can't listen, and then at the end of it, imagine the betrayal in the heart of those who invited others to follow the teachings. And you hear 1 hour, 2 hours of nonsense. I've said it, preachers, we must be serious. And let me tell you, there is an energy that follows seriousness, and members know it. They know it. The fact that they are saying yes sir does not mean they respect you. They can kneel down while they are standing in their heart. If you are not ready to do the work of ministry, get out of the pulpit. Find something else doing. There are many things you can do that can be pro-kingdom. But if you want to answer the call to serve the grace of God, then please bend down, roll your sleeves, and do the work. Do the work.